It's a very good evening to you and a warm welcome if you're just joining us. We start here. Gauteng police have found 2 bodies in Ristefenter. This is on the border of Gauteng and Limpopo. DNA tests still need to be conducted to ascertain if they belong to missing journalist Sibusiso Ndlovu and his partner Zodwa Mdhluli. The 2 went missing in February of this year from their home in KwaMhlanga, that's in Mpumalanga. The discovery of the bodies followed the arrest of 5 suspects who allegedly pointed out the location of the remains that police have since located. Let's speak now to our reporter Zola Sholwana, who talks to us from the border between Gauteng and Limpopo province. Let's start with the discovery of these remains, Zola. Start us off there, because police say they were led to that area. Who, out of the 5 people arrested, may have led them to that particular spot, and what is the process now?
Well, Xoli, we heard from the National Commissioner of the Police confirming that, where these remains were found, this is a point where they were led by one of the 5 suspects that we understand have appeared before the court in Mamelodi. And these are suspects that are, allegedly linked to the disappearance of the couple, and that's the journalist and his partner, Zodwa Mdhluli. So at this present moment, the remains have not been removed from the scene. We are seeing forensic pathology still here, so it's still an active scene, and also police are here, Xoli. But just to tell us more about how we got to this point and also what's going to happen here, we are joined by the Deputy National Commissioner. So thank you very much for your time. Just take us through what led police to this point.
Well, as we were conducting our investigation, one of the suspects actually led us to this point, and then they pointed at the area, but our police officials had to comb the area up until they came across the bodies.
Mm-hmm. Speaking about the bodies, have they been removed from the site, or they're still there?
They're still here. We're still waiting for our forensic expert to do what they expected to do as the forensic expert. We are at Rapotokwane village in Limpopo now, out of KwaMhlanga.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And which other areas were searched by police? Is this the only place that was pointed out by one of the suspects?
No, they have been pointing out, but remember they dumped these bodies at night, so they couldn't remember exactly where. But they were able to bring the police to this area, and the police had to do an extra work of now having to comb the area, conduct a physical search. They went all over the bush here looking for those boys up until they found them.
Now, General, what's going to happen moving forward? We understand that DNA has to be taken to confirm who these people could possibly be, or who these bodies could possibly be.
That's the process that we are busy with now at this point in time with the relatives.
Thank you very much. General, let's come to you. You and I spoke on Sunday, and you were expressing confidence that your team is on the right track in terms of working in this case and trying to make sure that you find people or perpetrators that could be, behind the missing case of the journalist and his partner. And shortly after that, we saw an arrest and 5 people appear in court.
Yes, it is the truth. As you remember, recall, we're at Mahlabatini. That time is an area where we were at the residential area where we were actually meeting the family. Our point was clear, was that we are very close, and definitely we are going to make sure that we have something that we bring forward so that we can actually have some sort of a position to move forward to see who actually did this. And as a result, arrest was made, and definitely after that we started moving forward. And as we are here at Rapatekwana, we are actually at this place today, which is at Limpopo site. No more Gauteng, no more Mpumalanga, but as in this area, which actually give us a little bit of a situation because we have to start with our search from different places until we came here. But with, as has been mentioned, that even themselves were not sure because all this was done in different times and they were not recalling properly. But at the end of the day, we have managed to come where we are today.
General, assuming that you've seen the bodies, what state are they in?
I think at this point in time it's very important to be very sensitive, especially towards the family. It could be graphic, so we are not actually expected to be saying in what state the body is at this point in time. Safe to say that we did find some bodies and some remains, yes.
Are we perhaps looking into maybe more arrests or more people? And I'm speaking about the 5 people that have appeared. And of course, we are not linking that to what has happened here.
I must say the truth that investigation will never stop into this. We're still looking forward to get more because we still asking ourselves a lot of questions, trying to link some puzzles to make sure that at the end of the day, really we have the truth, what exactly happened. So I must say, really investigation is still on, investigation is still going on, irrespective of the 5 people we are talking about. If we can have more, we'll appreciate because it will clear up the matter properly.
Thank you very much, General, for your time. And that is the Deputy National Commissioner and the Acting Provincial Commissioner in the Mpumalanga province, Mdhluli, essentially telling us about how we got to this point and also the developments with regards to the 5 people that have been accused or rather allegedly linked to, the case of the missing journalist and his partner. At this present moment, Mdhluli, we are not certain as to who these 2 people could possibly be. The remains that we have heard about where police confirmed that they discovered them here between the border of the Limpopo province and the Gauteng province. But of course, procedures will then be followed from here. DNA processes will, unfold, and that's where we will know who these people are moving forward. For now, back to you in studio.
Zola, just quickly before I let you go, so now that the police are still going to conduct some tests on the bodies that they have found, is it safe to say that you yourself have not spotted any relative from the people that were visited on Sunday, given that the identities of these people are not yet known? All right, I think Zola Sholwana may have disconnected already. Live for us there at the border between the Gauteng province and the Limpopo province. Thank you very much indeed. It is a story that we continue to follow for you. In fact, in this same hour, we are going to be talking to the organization that has been at the forefront, trying to make sure that there is attention to this story. You don't want to miss that.